can't believe it. They're using the lot to do work. My unemployed mind can't comprehend the fact that they're using a place specifically for doing a job for that job. How am I supposed to do wheelies now? The one spot I go to do wheelies is taken. It's taken from me. What do I do? I do a wheelie in oncoming traffic. That's what I do. Oh, I don't want to be on this road. This road's got too much traffic. Oh god, look at all that traffic. This road sucks, man. I'm getting a little bit more confident with it. I feel like I'm doing it right. I'm still on the throttle too much, but now I'm not dragging my rear brake. Honestly, I feel like ever since I looped the bike, I've gotten a little bit more confident with getting up to balance point and hanging out there. I still don't know if that's balance point. I think that's balance point. I think it is. I don't want to jinx myself and, like, you know, say, oh, I'm all confident, I can do wheelies now, and then go and loop out and snap my neck. Because knowing my luck, that's what's going to happen. But it feels like I'm doing them better. Okay, I think my camera's on. I hope my camera's on. So see, I'm like, of course, now that I'm out in the middle of nowhere, I'm kind of stressed because I don't want to crash out here. Let me see if I can do that again. What am I doing? Now that I know the camera's on, I'm not doing it right. I keep pulling this bar in, so I keep leaning to that right side. 1 mile. Ugh. But yeah, I didn't realize that I had my camera off. I'm gonna have to double check the footage. I'm pretty sure I turned my camera off when I started doing wheelies, so I missed all of it. And I recorded a bunch of me just like riding around on traffic. I've never been out to the end of this road, so I wanted to see what's out here. Because if there's nobody out here, this might be a pretty good spot to go do wheelies and stuff. It all depends. Because, I mean, if it's right next to somebody's house, that's not ideal, but judging based by all the skid marks happening, it seems to be pretty fair game. Outside of all the private property. So I'm getting back pretty far, but the issue with me doing that is I'm dragging my rear brake, so it starts getting pretty loose. Like, it doesn't feel like I'm applying the rear brake because I'm giving myself brake fade. It doesn't help that I'm doing it on an uphill. I'm not used to doing it uphills. That puts your balance point a little bit further forward, I think. Now let's see what's over here. I wanted to come out and practice some wheelies, but I really need to go home and start working on the 1000 because I was able to get the front axle unbolted, and now I bought myself some tire changing stuff, so I gotta actually go and start working on that. I'm just being lazy and decided to come out and mess around on this bike. So hopefully, if I actually get motivated enough to do that, I'll be back on the 1000 by the end of this week, which would be nice. But for right now, I'm just gonna see what's going on out here. Oh god, this is really loose gravel. Holy shit. It's been a while since I've rode on loose gravel. I'm not really used to this. I am not a confident off-road rider. I am very sketched out by this stuff. Alright, I'll turn this camera back on if anything cool happens. It looks like it just keeps going. All of this is private though, so I can't really do any off-roading out here, so I don't really have any purpose to keep going. I might flip around down there. I just thought this was kind of neat how wide open this all is. Just sucks that it's all posted for no trespassing. It would be nice to ride up some of these hills. This gravel is like super loose. Pulling my front wheel around everywhere. Alright, yeah, I don't really think I'm gonna record much more of this. I might just turn around somewhere. Unless this leads me back to a road, which I doubt. So yeah, I'm probably gonna go a couple more miles and then I'll just flip around and come back out the way I went in. So yeah, I appreciate you guys for watching. Hopefully the next time I'm on a bike, it will be a 1000, unless something terribly wrong happens and I somehow fuck up the install of my tire. Because this will be the first time I've ever mounted and balanced the tire myself, so we'll see how well it goes. Alright, appreciate you guys watching. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye, camera. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Horsey. That's what I don't want to do, because that'll throw me off the seat. I tapped my brakes just a little bit too hard. See, I'm in a bad habit. I lean to the right. I don't know why. I think it's because that's my dominant hand, so I'm pulling on the throttle too much. Those are your bonus wheelies. That's all I got.